Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 14. We're talking more cookies. And today's cookie recipe is... Ooh, wait. You'll find out.
Merry Vlogmas 2022!
Hey everybody, I'm Natasha.
And I'm Bill.
And we're nursing our travel bug.
We've been full-time RVing for over 5 years now.
And we document our journey right here on YouTube. But for the next 25 days, we are participating in Vlogmas, where we release a video every single day.
Make sure you start at day 1 so you know what's happening. And subscribe and ring that notification bell.
Now, on to today's episode. Welcome back to Vlogmas. Today is day 14 and we are talking chocolate chip cookies. Welcome back, everybody. It's Natasha with Nursing Our Travel Bug. And as we promised, this week is Cookie Week. Who doesn't love some traditional holiday Christmas cookies? I know we do. My favorite type of Christmas cookie is the good old standby. I'm pretty sure it's Santa's favorite too. And that is chocolate chip cookies. There's just something about them. They're crunchy, yet soft. And with those little chocolate pieces in the middle, they're just ooey gooey and melt in your mouth. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. For as long as I can remember, chocolate chip cookies have always been my favorite. It's probably because I'm a chocolate lover. I grew up baking cookies. That was like a holiday must. Every single year we made some kind of Christmas cookies. From the time that I was very little, I was just in the kitchen with my mom baking together. And once I got older, at least in the double digits, I took it upon myself. I took all of the cookie duties onto my little shoulders and baked all of the Christmas cookies for the whole family. I had a family of 6. And we made huge batches. We usually multiplied the recipe like by 4. And we would make chocolate chip cookies, oatmeal cookies, sugar cookies, peanut butter cookies, you name it, we made it. But my favorite was always the chocolate chip cookies. In fact, we had so many cookies, we would have ice cream buckets and tins and Tupperware filled with cookies that we could bring to holiday gatherings and share with our friends and family. And then we still had way too many left over. But it's always a fun little memory to think back on of my childhood. Today, I want to share with you my recipe for making chocolate chip cookies. And I'll have some tips on how you can bake these delectable morsels in your RV oven. So you don't want to miss it. My recipe is actually a half batch. I learned as we got older, we just couldn't handle all those cookies. So I still make various varieties, but now we cut the size of the batch in half. And this batch makes approximately 2 dozen cookies. So still a pretty good bounty. The ingredients include 1 cup of flour, 1/4 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 6 tablespoons of butter, 1/2 cup brown sugar, 1/4 cup granulated sugar, 1/2 teaspoon vanilla extract, 1 egg, and 1 cup of chocolate chips. You can use whatever kind of chocolate chips you want. You can use the regular size, you can use minis, you can use milk chocolate, semi-sweet, whatever your flavor, whatever your preference, it's up to you. I personally prefer the semi-sweet. There's a lot of sugar going on in these cookies, so the semi-sweet just offers that balance of flavor to your palate. Now, the key to making a good cookie dough is to separate the dry ingredients from the wet ingredients. So you're going to combine the flour, baking soda, and salt into one bowl, and you're going to whisk it thoroughly so that the ingredients are evenly spread throughout. Then you are going to cream together the butter, both sugars, the vanilla extract, and the egg. You can do this by hand, which is actually what we used to do when I was a kid. Just knead it by hand. I loved feeling the gooiness in between my fingers. But for sake of time and cleanliness, we're going to use a mixer. One thing I really missed when we moved into the RV was being able to carry around my big KitchenAid mixer. It just took up so much room and it was super, super heavy. So my mom actually gave me her old hand mixer. Y'all, this mixer is as old as I am, and look at it still kicking. I mean, it's awesome. So every time I bring out that mixer, I'm reminded of home and my childhood. But you just cream everything together until it's nice and smooth. Pro tip for smooth batter is having your butter at room temperature. Super important. Now you gently combine the dry mix into the wet mix. Once it's all together, you sprinkle your chocolate chips over top and bring it all together. Now you could prep the cookies and throw them in the oven from here, but we like to cover them and put it in the refrigerator for at least an hour to let everything chill and combine. It makes for thicker cookies so that they don't spread so thin when we go to bake. Now that we have chilled our dough for about an hour, we're going to bring the dough back out and we're going to separate the dough into about 1 tablespoon sized dollops, and we're going to roll them into a ball, place them on our cookie sheet about every 2 to 3 inches. On a standard cookie sheet, I usually put about 8 cookies to sheet. Now, if you're using an RV oven, you know that your space is limited and you may have to use a smaller sheet. In that case, I would place maybe 6 cookies onto a sheet. Parchment paper is your friend if you want to protect your pans, or if you want those cookies to slide from the pan a little bit easier. Line the pans first with the parchment paper. Here comes your pro tip for cooking in an RV oven. We are fortunate enough to have both a standard RV oven and a microwave convection oven. So we utilize both. But if you are going to use your RV oven, bake your cookies 25 degrees lower than what the recipe calls for. In addition, if you want more even cooking, you can place a stone inside the bottom of your oven. In fact, we have an unglazed bottom to a terracotta plant, and we've used that for the last 5 years without a problem. We love baking in our RV oven. You just pop them in, bake at 325 degrees for 15 to 17 minutes. For gooier, softer cookies, take them out sooner rather than later. Here's another pro tip for your RV convection oven or standard oven. If you want nice even cooking, rotate your pan halfway through. Here it is. Check it out. Cookie perfection on both sides. No burning. Crunchy, yet chewy center, and ooey gooey chocolate in the middle. That is what a chocolate chip cookie should taste like. If you enjoyed this video, if you enjoyed this recipe, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, make sure you also subscribe and ring that notification bell so you can be notified anytime we release a Vlogmas video. We've got 11 more days to go. And so you're notified when Vlogmas is over anytime we release a regularly scheduled video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Natasha with Nursing Our Travel Bug, encouraging you to nurse what makes you happy. And that is a nice, chewy, gooey chocolate chip cookie. You know you want some.